Hey everybody, we are at the DoubleTree, and this is Festa Della Donna.
Yeah.
So all day I've been wanting and waiting to ask you this question. What does it mean?
Oh, that's a good question. So Festa Della Donna, it really means International Women's Day. Where did it come from? I lived in Italy for several years. On every March 8th in Italy, Festa Della Donna, all the women would get together and they would just celebrate themselves, and the men would be giving them flowers in the restaurants and everywhere they went. And I just always thought it was such a great day of celebration and advocacy, and I never really saw it here in the States. And I said, I gotta bring that here. So that's where it came from. So I decided to name my company Festa Della Donna.
So the whole time I'm like, well, I don't know if this is a good question, but I just needed to know. So this has been tearful, amazing. I have gone on so many emotions today, but I'm free. I'm free.
Yes.
So your goal for this whole, I hear you've done it many times, right? But your goal for today was re-up. So tell me where that came from.
Re-up just really came from me just really searching my own soul. And 2023 was just a very challenging year for me, and going into 2024. And I just began to pray and talk to God. And it's like, I just need to re-up some things. I need to redesign some things. I needed a rebirth in some things, reinvent. And so that's really it came. I said, if I need it, then there's other women that's going to need it as well to re-up. And the up part is basically, sometimes I like to say, I get up, I sit up, I stand up, and I always stay prayed up. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so the up part is whatever you read, you got to take it up, up, up. Yeah.
Level up.
Yeah.
And there's one amazing thing. I'm a person who puts a song to everything.
Yeah.
And you did it.
I did.
I said, she's my person.
Yeah.
She's my person here. I said,
Yeah.
most people don't do that. There's a song.
I do it. Yeah. I do it.
Everything. I'm praying. And it'll be like, I'm just like, did I do that? I did it. I changed the song and we sing the song. So you mentioned that the church hurt, the being different, which was my story. You know, you put your hand up.
Yeah.
I put my hand up
Yeah.
about the church hurt.
Yeah.
The differences and how we're different than what the church would say.
Yeah.
How have you been able to manage that? Is it because you have your own church?
Yeah. My husband and I have our own church. Yeah.
Does that make it better?
No. No. I mean, really having our own church for me made it worse. Because, there's expectations that just people have because you're a pastor or a pastor's wife, you're in ministry. They have these expectations. And so, and their expectations are so unreal. And it's like you can't live your own life. And so it didn't make it better. I really actually thought that it made it worse for me. I can't speak for me. And so my church hurt came from a lot of those things. And so how I had to begin to navigate it is go back and revisit who I am and what God has called me to do and stand to that, because I do things different. I'm not the traditional pastor's wife. I'm not the traditional anything, right? Yeah. And so I tell people, I'm not traditional, but don't tell me I don't love God, because I do.
And that's what it's about, loving God.
And relationship building. Many times we think, you got to be. No, this is about my relationship with God, not my relationship with church, my relationship with God. And so I'm comfortable with that. You may not understand it.
But I do.
But I understand it.
I understand
Yeah,
it.
but you do. You know what I'm saying?
I told you you're my person.
Yeah. So,
I was the whole time
and I think that's it. Yeah. It's just a different time. We live in a different day and time. Let's get out of our comfort zone, and let's get out of making people stick to things that's not necessary.
So if you had to, you definitely doing this again next year?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. So if you had to tell people like what they need to do to make sure they connect with you, to make sure that they're in your ecosystem, what would you tell them?
I would tell them on Facebook, go to the Life by Design community and just put a request in, and we'll accept you into that. You can go on my website. I'm redoing my website right now. My website will be esthergraham.com. Right now it's Festa Della Donna. No, it's FDDsoiree.com. But we will be doing this again next year, this time. right?
Still
yeah,
in
it'll still
this
be
area?
probably in this area as well, because we were trying to get people from the DMV. I just think that there's so much that we need as women, especially.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
we do.
So we can walk in our greatness and our power. Come on now.
Come on. We're walking
Especially
in-
black women, right? We got to do it. And so I'm excited about that. So yeah. And then I'm also on LinkedIn, Esther Graham. Right?
Okay.
And then you can also hit me up on LinkedIn, Festa Della Donna, Instagram.
Festa Della Donna.
Festa Della Donna
on
on
Instagram?
LinkedIn,
On Lin-
and even on Instagram, it's Esther Graham, and then Festa Della Donna. Look, any of that. Look, Esther Graham and Festa Della Donna. Yeah, so Facebook, Instagram, I'm on Pinterest, I'm on all of that. But what I haven't done, this is what I haven't done, y'all. I've never really advertised myself the way I should. But it's the rebirth.
I heard it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
your
time.
time. It's your time.
It's my time.
And I'm excited about it. So everyone needs to know more about you. And thank you for bringing Dr. Tracy Timberlake.
I know, because she is powerful. Okay?
I mean,
That's my person.
my person. I saw it on her page, and then I came in. Like, wait a minute, that's my girl.
Yeah.
So
I met her a couple years ago, and so it was great to have her. Last year I didn't do it in Delaware. I was in Georgia, but I brought it here this year, so I'm excited about that.
awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. I wish you could have come tomorrow. If
know.
anything changes, just come on me. All right? And if you could come tonight, come on. We don't have a good time tonight, y'all.
Oh yeah. So am I
You gonna
supposed
level
to?
up?
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.